Jumbo, did you know that most people struggle with public speaking? When they have opportunity to do presentation, it's really a struggle. And that's why today I want us to talk about public speaking. What is public speaking? Public speaking is simply addressing an audience or a group of people. But for the purpose of our session today, I want us to dive into three kinds of definition. One is from Oxford English Dictionary. Oxford English Dictionary defines public speaking as the action or practice of addressing a public gathering, the making of speeches. Now, this definition has some flaws in that it states you need to be addressing a public gathering. But you and me knows that it's not only when you're addressing a public gathering that you are actually making speeches. You could be in a boardroom meeting or a classroom setup, or even it's a family meeting and you are addressing your family members. But this definition does capture the essential element of public speaking, which is gathering and speaking. So there has to be some people there listening to you, and then you have to deliver a speech. And the second definition is from Merriam-Webster Dictionary. A Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines public speaking as the art of effective oral communication with an audience. The art of effective oral communication with an audience. Now, public speaking could be an art, but the key word in that definition is the word effective. Yes, you're right, effective. Now, I've had the opportunity to speak in my nation and outside my nation, in other nations. The question I usually ask myself, do people ask themselves, when they're done speaking, was I effective? Because I've also had the opportunity to watch and listen to people speaking in my nation and even outside my nation. And this is a question that most people don't ask themselves. And that's why you find people really don't get to that level where they're effective in speech delivery. The third definition is from Wikipedia. Now, wait a moment. I know that Wikipedia is not a standard academic reference material, but this is personal development. And so we can refer to any material that will be helpful in helping us understand the subject of public speaking. And Wikipedia defines public speaking as the act or the process of deliberately addressing a public gathering with an intention to inform, influence, or entertain the listeners. The Wikipedia definition, while overly detailed, is perhaps the best in helping us understand public speaking. That yes, you need an audience to speak to them. But the second thing is structure. Structure. Most speakers fail because they go before an audience without a structure on how they are going to deliver their speech. Now, structure is very key. How are you going to start your message or your speech? How are you going to transit from your introduction to your body? How are you going to build your body? And then, how are you going to conclude your speech? Structure becomes very key in enabling you to deliver your speech effectively. But one of the most important things in this definition is intent. Public speaking must have a purpose. Never go before an audience without a purpose. Why am I going to stand before this group of people? What exactly is the purpose? It's not just enough to have a group of people there and you standing before them. You need to have a purpose. Am I there to inform them? To influence them? Or we are just having a good moment? You know? Entertainment. And when we talk about entertainment, we're not talking about you becoming a comedian. We are simply saying that you should speak in such a manner that people enjoy listening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe if we can be able to understand this and practice, we'll become great communicators, great public speakers. Thank you very much. See you next time.